Hi, there are many parents that has been asking questions on the Facebook pages regarding how to solve such type of problem. Okay, so usually the questions will give you a diagram that looks something like this or the one below, and they ask you to find the area of the shaded part. Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to assume that the dimension given here is R and R, and in the question usually they will give you the actual dimension. Okay, and the problem is how do you find the area of this orange part that looks something like this or something like this. Okay, so from the way we going to solve it, I'm going to show you step by step actually how do you find this orange area, because the moment you are able to find one orange area here, you simply multiply by 2, you get this part as well, and you get the solution. Similarly, if you find the orange area here, you just multiply by 2, you get the answer for this question. Actually, mathematical wise, these two questions are actually the same question and their answer should be exactly the same. Okay, let me show you step by step how you actually simplify such question so that you can teach your child how to solve it easily. Okay, let's move on. So let's look at the solution. Okay, so first thing is we need to recognize that whether there's a line here or there's no line here, both of them is exactly the same. So in this case, the dimension is exactly the same. It's just that sometimes the diagram may have a line here to show you that there's a circle inside here. Sometimes they don't, but they tell you that these are the point that touch and they give you the dimension here as well. But they are exactly the same. Okay. So once you understand this part, let's move on to the second part. So how do I solve the problem? So remember, what you want is to look for this orange part. So assuming you have a square r by r, okay, so you have a big square r by r, you can easily find a quarter circle, okay. You get pi r squared divided by 4, and using this as a r, which is this whole dimension. You take this square, you subtract this quarter circle, what you have is actually this remaining orange part. Okay, so I repeat, you take the square, you multiply by pi r squared divided by 4, because pi r squared is the area of the whole big circle. Okay, you just take a quarter of it, you take this one, subtract this, you will get this orange part. Okay, I intentionally left this line here so that you can see that it's actually from here. Okay, so you have completed the first part. That means you find this whole area. Next, the question now is you find this whole area here, but there's this little green portion that you need to remove. So how do you remove this little green portion? I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so if you notice from the diagram itself, okay, this is the same. Remember, we are still talking about the same r by r. Okay, inside here there is a circle. You imagine inside here there is a circle, and it touch exactly the midpoint of r. Okay, the midpoint of r. So which means that the radius here is actually 0.5 r, or half of the dimension of r. So if r is 10 centimeter, this will be 5 centimeter. Okay, so this is a 5 centimeter by 5 centimeter square. So same thing, you take the area of this square minus away this quarter circle. In this case, this quarter circle is, you use the half r to find it. Okay, so it's same thing, pi r squared divided by 2. The r is half r. Okay, you can subtract it and you'll get the green circle. So let's do. Okay, so what I'm doing is, this is the part that I have, which I already find. Okay, I minus away this green thing that I find. How do I find this green thing? I take 0.5 r times 0.5 r will give me this square, minus away this quarter circle will give me this little green part. So I take this where I found, minus away this little green part, ta-da, it give me the shape that I wanted to. Now you find the area of this shape, okay, is depending on the question. Okay, you may need to multiply by 2 because now you already found one of this shape. If you have 2 of them, you just times 2. Same thing, you already found one, 2 of them, you just times 2. Okay, so I hope this video has been useful to you. Okay, I actually have a similar video which is demystifying the leaf itself. If you are interested, you can go and take a look. I teach you how to find this little part here, as well as how do you find a leaf shape like that. Okay, hope it's helpful. Thank you.